and it's a principled discussion about rights and interests around fresh water, and it's a slippery slope, because if they start charging for water bottling, it is not that far to think that they will start charging for all water use in New Zealand, and once it's commodified, how do we retain our rights and interests in that? We're also in the Waitangi Tribunal hearings as a collective. The Māori Council brought a claim against the Crown around fresh water, and that kōrero continues. We gave our evidence about 2 months ago, and Horiana Irwin, who's also Ngāti Porou, she's one of the key lawyers that has been driving that process. But fundamentally, what the Crown has said so far, and this was last week at the iwi shares, Mike Smith asked a direct question. Say iwi and iwi hapu and the Crown figure out water. Who are you going to give water to? And David Parker said, we're going to give it to the landowners. And, you know, I'm a child of both camps. We all are. All of us are landowners and all of us are hapu and iwi. The real challenge with that perspective is that they see unlocking development on Māori land as giving effect to rights and interests, and it's just not. And it also is a problem for a whole lot of whānau who no longer have their land. And so what the inference was from David Parker was, if you have land as a Māori, you will get water, but if you don't, you will get nothing. And for a lot of iwi, a lot of whānau who for whatever reason have lost their lands, they did not cede their water. And so that conversation is quite worrying. The further conversation about water bottling and essentially creating water royalties for that is also unsettling. And not because I'm anti-water bottling, because I'm not. That's, you know, that everyone has that choice. What I'm anti is the Crown thinking that they can sell water. So all of that kōrero is occurring, and it's been quite difficult. Probably the last year and a half, we've had close to no direct engagement with the Crown. They don't want to talk to the collective of iwi. They've been really clear about that. We've taken to going through councils, working directly with councils around how they allocate water and ensuring that that discussion around our rights and interests and responsibilities to water are given effect in freshwater plans, which is why the Waiapu catchment plan is so important. And we're also, you know, at the point now where we have to wait for the policy to come out because we're not around the table at all. So everything comes out and then we're responding and trying to help our iwi 74 members to respond to some of that stuff, because not all of them have environmental units. I'd say close to maybe 80% of the iwi members of the Chairs Forum, they don't even have an environmental person. So they're really struggling with capacity, and these policies are going to come over quick and fast. And so we're having to manage that quite carefully without being around the table, which, to be honest, we're just not used to. And it's causing some concern from iwi quarters saying, hey, you know, if we can't even have a conversation about this and you're choosing the people you want to talk to, how do you think you're going to solve these issues around fresh water if you're not even engaging? So it's pretty tense, I would say. The last iwi Chairs Forum last week was pretty pointed from a range of iwi chairs saying, you know, it's not just not good enough, but the proof is in the pudding. And what we came to was that every individual iwi will need to directly require the Crown to have a specific engagement on freshwater catchment by catchment. But to do that, every hapu and iwi needs to figure out what it is they want. And you can't just say we own water, or you can't just say we manage all the water. You've got to come up, in my experience, we have to come up with some specific strategies and decisions around what we're going to do with our way as more and more tension and interest from other people wanting to take that water increase. So I feel like I've babbled on enough, and I might stop there unless there are any pārtai or comments. I don't even know how long you wanted me to talk. I won't sing a song, Tina?
Two.
The pātai is, kia ora, tēnā koe. The pātai is who are the representatives on the Waiapu Catchment Board or whatever? Or is it...
I missed that pātai.
Who is on this Waiapu Catchment Board?
No one.
Just you?
No, I'm not even on it.
Oh.
No one is. That's why we have to figure out if that's what we want to do. So there is no Waiapu board. There is a joint management agreement which is in place but hasn't been running. So we don't have anyone on that either.
Wow. Okay, then what's the process going forward in order for that to happen?
Well, hopefully we come out and have a hui and ask what people want to do and who they want to lead this mahi and if it's interesting at all or if there's a better way. So that's the whole point, I guess, now is we have an opportunity to write a Waiapu catchment plan. It's just figuring out how you would like to do that and how we can help if we can, or if that process is already underway. So nothing's really been done. It's just saying that those things are there if you would like to consider what to do next.
Okay, what would you like to see done?
I would like to see us have targeted wānanga about wai and the Waiapu catchment. I'd like to see us have some real measurement done on water quality and quantity, which is already happening. And then we sit together and we write the policies and rules and objectives together. So my field is taking our kōrero and putting it into little clauses and plans that create hooks so that we have decision making over the Waiapu. But I can't do my little bit without the kōrero behind it, and I think that's what we probably need to figure out if we pull that together through a series of wānanga, or looking at what mahi has already been done and figuring out if we can pull those things together. And I have been talking to funders to enable us to do that, but I didn't want to go full ball without making sure that that was even interesting to the whānau at home.
Kia ora. Very good. Oh, well, you got the kaimahi here. They can organise the wānanga.
Kia ora, Teen, it's Twos here.
Hi.
Hi, in the last joint governance group meeting for Waiapu Kōka Huhua, the 100-year restoration program, I put the question to the Gisborne District Council representatives. It was Nadine and Lois and others. And also to the MPI management, the chair of Waiapu Kōka Huhua, how we can collaborate and adapt to use some of the funding to commence the planning, the wānanga that you're speaking of. Because what has prevented it from happening at this stage, from the time the JMA was signed in 2015 to now, is the lack of funding.
Yes.
Yeah, so to be honest, the GDC were charged with conducting and carrying out a process in cahoots with us, ngā whānau, ngā hapu o Ngāti Porou, to plan, to basically wānanga and put together a plan. But we were told in no uncertain terms that there was no funding to do that.
Yeah.
So now we're, like you, I'm trying to make inroads also at the Waiapu Kōka Huhua level, even though it's a tripartite agreement including the Crown, and the Crown does not sort of venture into the space. That is the prerogative of the Council to work with us, to try and adapt and look at how we can marry the freshwater plan for Waiapu into the overall catchment management strategy. So it's just about people saying, well, yeah, that would be a great idea. and there are resources available, and we should put them to this kaupapa. But I hear that you're looking at MFE and all of that, so that's good. That's what we should be doing. We should all be collaborating. MFE, MPI, GDC, and the Runanga, because the Runanga also has a responsibility. So people out there that want to get the Runanga to put a penny to it, you need to be lobbying your hapu representatives, because, AGM soon, we need a majority of 8 to say, right, we want money, we want a budget for this program, let's do it. Kia ora.
Yes. Kia ora, Toos. I was just going to say, I'm confident that I can get us to the point where I could get funding for that, but I just didn't want to do it because I live in Turangi, so it's very easy for me to say, oh, let's do this, but I don't live at home, and so I'm very, very respectful of the whānau at home and trying to figure out how I can help without, it being too much. So I'm comfortable that I could pull it together for us to look at and drag those people in, because sometimes it's easier when it's, when I'm not sitting there every day, for whānau to work it all out. I'm not making myself very clear, but anyway, it's just figuring out whether that's something we want to do, because there is an opportunity there. I think if we don't do it, at some point those things will be done to us. And this is the chance for us to say exactly what we want and to have a focus on that. And I think given the wider conversation about, our takutai moana, and so this is freshwater, what about our moana, how do we pull that stuff together? It's clear that at a planning level, there's a gap. And this is an opportunity to start filling that gap. It's just whether, it's just figuring out, making sure it's an appropriate way to do it.
Kia ora, nō Tina, it's Toos again. I've just had a comment from the floor that if this hui would like to formulate a tono in the form of a resolution that will go to the AGM, and which I can also take to the next board meeting, that we wish to have a budget and a initial plan to get the ball rolling with our wānanga and get our whānau and hapu proactive in moving forward with planning for our Waipu catchment management plan. All in favour say aye. Any against? Kia ora. Motion carried.
Love your work.
Kia ora, Kazi T. Thank you very much for that and helping lead us into that resolution. Thank you, Bea, for making it. Thank you, whānau, for supporting it.